What's going on, guys? I'm out here in Dallas with my man Junior. Now this is a multiple figure earner from the UK, guys. This man is changing lives. He is having fun, and he himself has been transformed through this process. So I'm gonna have my man Junior take it over. He's gonna crush it for you and introduce a little bit about what he's been doing in the UK, how he's been seeing success.
What's up, guys? I'm super excited to be here. I'm grateful. But you know what, guys? I've got someone that I actually want to bring to you right now on this YouTube video right now that you're watching. Wherever you are, whether you're in your home, in the kitchen, in the cinema, wherever you are right now, stop what you're doing right now and listen and tap in to what I'm going to tell you guys. There's a formula that my mentor taught me, which is desire plus skills times faith equals success. That means that when you have a desire for something, you actually believe it's going to happen, right? And then you add skills. So you add skills to that. So you have a desire. You know you're going to be successful. You'll be a 6-7 figure earner, right? You have a desire. What do? You add the skills. You actually learn how to do the work. Whatever job, whatever business, or whatever occupation you're involved in right now, you can actually go out there and crush your business, right? By learning the right skills, learning how to speak, learning how to present, learning how to motivate people, learning how to be an influencer. All of these things, guys, are so important, guys, for your success, okay? I've got someone right now I want to share with you guys, right? This gentleman right now is a 7-figure earner. His name's Austin Gotzi, right? He's gonna come on right now and share with you guys some information because he's much better than myself. Austin.
What's up, baby boy?
My brother. There's a video right now live, and I have to get you on, bro.
Of course. How do you get you on?
Inspired me for so long. And so Austin, this gentleman has inspired me for so long. And he's gonna share a few words of advice for you guys on how to elevate your life and get to the next level.
Coachability. Everyone needs to have a mentor and a multitude of mentors. I think it's the most important. When you look at like athletes, we use them as coaches. But in life, when you ask people do they have mentors, they kind of get quiet. So I think that right now we're in a perfect position. I think that looking around, not much more to say. I feel like right here in this company what's taking place, we're rewriting history. It's never been done before. Look at how many young people are out here winning. You know, back in the 70s, 80s, and 90s, companies were taking to the billions and billions and billions, selling lotions, potions, butt creams, and foot powders, not by our parents and grandparents. Now it's younger people, and they didn't have phones, social media, so now obviously we're about to use About the inside real quick, I'm dripping sweat out here in Dallas, Texas. It's hot this summer.
You guys know what's going on right here.
Love you, London. Thank you, bro.
Let's go, y'all. You seen it here? These are real people making real money, making a real impact, and they want to help you. You can get connected through me to this network of incredible people. So just reach out, and I'm gonna plug you in on our team, no matter what country you're in. Let's go, y'all.
Friends and internet neighbors, there have recently been a lot of people that have been complaining about iMarkets Live. These complaints have ranged from a lack of commission payments to complaints about the CEO, Christopher Terry. There was even a warning that briefly appeared on businessforhome.org. To go to an online brokerage and think you're doing anything more than gambling is foolish. Here is what their income disclosure says. Trading contains substantial risk that is not for every investor. An investor could potentially lose all or more than the initial investment. Risk capital is money that can be lost without jeopardizing one's financial security or lifestyle. Only risk capital should be used for trading, and only those with sufficient risk capital should consider trading. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please be cautious with dealing with iMarkets Live. In my opinion, they're using trading that's considered gambling by experienced traders to offer you a lifestyle that their income disclosure does not back up. They've started having problems with customers' accounts being locked in U.S. regulated Forex brokers. The CEO has a background in participating in MLM companies that I would consider scams. They have a very short 7-day refund period. They have made some changes to their compensation plan recently, and they have done a decent job in making it so that they will not be considered a product-based pyramid scheme. We'll just have to see how long these changes stay in effect.
Hey guys, it's Boot, and today I wanted to talk a little bit more about my history in Forex and how I got involved in Forex in the first place. It is something I'm definitely not proud about, and that is I got involved through iMarkets Live. Now, if you're thinking about joining iMarkets Live, or if you are already in iMarkets Live, then you should definitely watch this video as I go further in depth about what is truly behind the curtains. So iMarkets Live, in its essence, is actually just a network marketing company. It is definitely not an education platform. Although it markets itself as such, it is definitely not one of those. So at least when I left in March, I had realized that the skill set that I wanted at that point wasn't what I was learning. I was learning more about recruiting than I was about actually trading. So I left and I decided to trade on my own. So in that time, I had learned a lot about the company, and I feel that I should at least tell you guys what the company is about. So if you're thinking about joining, or if you're already in it, you might want to reconsider after I list these points. Because the company is so focused on marketing, every other part of the company actually suffers because of this. So the products are completely abysmal, and for that reason, a lot of people are actually leaving the company because the products have no use. The company feeds off the idea that Forex is something easy to learn and will generate you millions of dollars. And I don't know where that came from, but if you think that that's the way Forex is going to be, then that's just gambling, and that is not what Forex is supposed to be. If you're practicing proper risk management, it should not be gambling. So what iMarkets Live does is that they prey off these people who are gullible, thinking that this is actually a thing. And if you think that you can turn $5,000 into what they say like $2.2 million within a year, then you should definitely reconsider. I say that IML preys on gullible people because it is very indicative in the way that they recruit. They tell you to recruit by finding out the person's why and then catering IML to that why. So they're trying to make IML the fix-all when it really isn't a fix to anything at all. It's actually a big problem. Their entire recruitment strategy is completely out of hand because what they have is a lot of demo people actually flexing their trading accounts, and when you have like a guy with a $5,000 demo account flexing maybe $50,000 profits, somebody's going to believe that, and somebody's going to join the company and find out that that is fake, and that is why many people actually leave the company within the first month. The company is strictly network marketing for the reason that 90% of the events that they hold, the calls that they hold every week, are specifically towards recruiting, not trading. They're not teaching you how to trade, they're teaching you how to recruit. And that's the big problem. If somebody's joining to learn how to trade and they just keep getting these calls, or these calls that keep coming up inside the iMarkets Live chat that says, learn how to recruit from a Chairman 500. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to know how to recruit if they're there for trading. But if you're there for network marketing, then yeah, that's the place to be. But the product itself is completely abhorrent and should not be sold to anybody. I mean, if you were thinking about it morally, why would you sell somebody a useless product if it doesn't even work for you in the first place? So their products are actually a complete joke. So swipe trades, which they market as the Tinder of Forex, is something where it's actually their signals is what it is. So if you're familiar with Forex signals, it's where you have your trade uploaded, and people can either decide to take it or not, so they give you a TP, a stop loss, and the price that you want to enter at. And the problem with that is most of their signals aren't even profitable. And funny thing is, even if their trades lose, they still post them as wins. So when they go on to market that they had like 900 pips that week from swipe trades, it's completely false because it's just complete lying. I don't even know how much more I can get into that, because if you're saying that your trades are profitable when in fact you're hitting a stop loss, you shouldn't be one of the people giving out signals on swipe trades. And what happens is that they don't want to get rid of swipe trades. The reason they don't want to get rid of it is because they charge people $15 a month. And when you have 70,000 people, that's just a little bit over $1 million a month. And of course they're going to want $1 million a month because they're money hungry. Going on to the IML Academy, it is a complete ripoff. I mean, the basic information that they give can be found pretty much anywhere, be it baby pips, YouTube, or any even trading books that you can find online for free. If the information is already free to you, why would you pay the subscription fee to get the information that is right there if you just type in www.babypips.com? Just go there and you'll get the same education, if not better. And yeah, just learn from there. Here's a funny thing. Some of the products are actually so bad that they've had them completely removed. So for example, the Auto Trader, which is pretty much well, here's what they do. They take your money, they put it in an account, and they have it copy the trades of another trader. I mean, it sounds great, right? The problem is none of these traders were profitable. So when they weren't profitable, they would just remove them and there'd be no trace of them online. So these traders actually came from, I believe, my FX book. So they would literally just copy these trades from another website, and they charge people, I believe, $15 a month for that. And the sad thing is, I don't even think that is legal. I believe you need a Series 7 license to be able to trade other people's money, and I'm pretty sure they don't have that. So really, the Auto Trader was just a marketing tool that people would use as a way to recruit people who were lazy, because who doesn't want to earn money for doing nothing? Now, you might ask, what's the problem with IML TV? Well, its idea is actually pretty good. So having live streams going throughout the day with educators is like an idea that I actually like a lot. But the problem is these educators many times are not very, how do I say this? Not very consistent with their trading. A lot of them aren't even profitable, and a lot of them have been trading for less than a year. So when you're learning from someone who doesn't even have that much experience, how do you expect to become a profitable trader when they themselves aren't profitable? Not to mention that there is a specific trader that if you know about IML, then you'll know who it is, that their trading strategy isn't even their own. They stole it and they're marketing it to, I believe, 13,000 people, and they're releasing their own app. That has to be the most completely dishonest thing I've ever heard. Stealing someone's strategy and then marketing it for your own personal gain, that is completely, that is morally wrong, is what it is. And I mean, I'm sad to say it, but I actually used to work with the guy, and his intentions sounded good, but deep down you know what he's trying to do. The other thing is that IML TV teaches you strategies. I prefer trading plans for the reason that market conditions are always changing. So if you're taught a trading strategy, which is a strategy for one specific condition, or set of conditions, sorry, then you can't expect to win every time. It's like being taught to screw in a screw with a screwdriver. If you're met with a nail that's in a board, you're not going to be able to use a screwdriver to get the nail nailed in the board. I mean, sure, you can take the screwdriver and slam it against the nail, but that's not going to do the job. So trading plans are built to work with the changing market conditions and allow you to be consistently profitable over any market environment. Here's what gets me every time. So IML actually has a F from the BBB, or the Better Business Bureau, and that's a literal fail. So another thing, IML is actually in some pretty deep legal trouble. So the CFTC is actually building a case against them, and it is not looking good. I mean, based off of my points alone, I mean, I know that they probably have some deeper records, so they can probably find some deeper stuff, but it is not looking good for IML, to be honest. So IML, you had a good run, but your run is definitely coming to an end. Alright, so that's the end of the video. If you guys have any comments whatsoever, leave them in the comments below. And if you want more Forex content, definitely hit that subscribe button.
Literally.
Om Namo Nithyanandaya, Namo Namo Nithyanandaya, Om Namo Nithyanandaya, Sadashivaya, Om Nithyananda Sadashiva Mahadeva say, I see you and dumb struck my heart blows